Welcome to Truth Report, the show that cuts through the noise to expose the real power plays shaping our world. I'm Alex Truth.
And I'm Maya Clarity. Tonight, we delve into the accelerating global race for artificial intelligence dominance, a battle fought not just in boardrooms, but in the shadows of geopolitical power.
The stakes couldn't be higher. We're talking about the fundamental architecture of our future, from economic might to national security. Every new model, every press release, is a strategic move on a global chessboard.
Tonight, we scrutinize a recent development from the heart of China's tech empire, Alibaba's unveiling of its new Qwen 3.5 AI model. What does this open model truly signify when intertwined with the ambitions of a state-controlled tech giant?
We'll expose the layers behind this announcement, examining who genuinely benefits, who stands to lose, and how this seemingly technical release connects directly to the broader struggle for global technological supremacy. Our lead story tonight takes us to China, where Alibaba Cloud, one of the nation's technology titans, has just pulled back the curtain on its next-generation open artificial intelligence model, Qwen 3.5. This isn't just another product launch, it's a calculated strategic maneuver.
According to reporting from the South China Morning Post, this much-anticipated release was deliberately timed on the eve of the Lunar New Year, capping what they describe as a frenetic week where nearly every major Chinese AI developer rolled out new flagship models. This coordinated flurry of activity is immediately suspicious.
Indeed, Maya. The sheer synchronicity suggests a national imperative, a deliberate push orchestrated at a higher level than mere market competition. Alibaba isn't operating in a vacuum, it's a key player in Beijing's grand strategy for technological self-reliance, especially amid escalating U.S. sanctions.
The Qwen 3.5, along with its 3.5 open-source variant, are now available on Alibaba's cloud platform, Model Studio. The term open source itself demands scrutiny here. In the context of a nation known for stringent data controls and a blurred line between corporate and state interests, what does open truly mean for these powerful AI tools?
It's a critical question. True open-source models empower a global community, fostering transparent development and security. But when a state-backed entity offers an open model, the term can be a Trojan horse, allowing for widespread adoption while potentially embedding backdoors or facilitating data harvesting on an unprecedented scale.
Precisely. We need to consider the dual nature of such technologies. While Alibaba presents this as a step towards democratizing AI, the reality is that any robust AI model developed by a major Chinese tech company operates under the ultimate oversight of the Chinese government. The National Intelligence Law of 2017 mandates that any organization or citizen must support, assist, and cooperate with national intelligence efforts.
That's a chilling reminder, Maya. So, while developers globally might be drawn to a powerful, supposedly open tool like Qwen 3.5 open source, they must be acutely aware that its underlying architecture, its data collection mechanisms, and its potential future applications could be influenced, if not outright dictated, by Beijing. This isn't just about code, it's about control.
The rapid succession of these Chinese AI model launches, from Baidu to SenseTime and now Alibaba, signals an urgent, accelerated development race. This isn't just about commercial advantage, it's about establishing technological sovereignty and reducing reliance on Western innovation, a direct response to Washington's efforts to curb China's access to advanced chips and AI know-how.
This frantic pace highlights the immense pressure these companies are under. They're not just competing with global peers, they're fulfilling a national mission. The quality and capabilities of these models, like Qwen 3.5, directly reflect China's progress in overcoming export controls and building a self-sufficient AI ecosystem.
The scale of investment and talent being poured into this effort is staggering. These models are the digital engines of the future economy, powering everything from manufacturing and healthcare to surveillance and military applications. Whoever controls the best AI models, controls the future.
And the release of Qwen 3.5 open source on a cloud platform like Model Studio makes these powerful tools incredibly accessible. It's a strategic move to embed Chinese AI standards and frameworks into the global developer community, creating a de facto sphere of influence for their technological stack. Let's break down who genuinely benefits from Alibaba's Qwen 3.5 release, and critically, who stands to lose in this high-stakes game. On the surface, Alibaba clearly gains significant market share and prestige. They solidify their position as a leading AI innovator, attracting developers and businesses to their cloud services.
Absolutely. For Alibaba Cloud, this is about ecosystem lock-in. By providing powerful, ostensibly open models, they encourage widespread adoption, which in turn drives usage of their infrastructure, data storage, and other services. It's a classic platform strategy, but with nationalistic undertones.
The primary beneficiary, however, remains the Chinese government. This launch contributes directly to Beijing's strategic goals of technological self-reliance and global AI leadership. Each successful domestic AI model reduces China's vulnerability to external tech sanctions and enhances its geopolitical leverage.
Indeed. These models are not merely commercial products, they are national assets. The ability to develop and deploy advanced AI models independently fortifies China's digital infrastructure, bolsters its surveillance capabilities, and potentially offers significant advantages in defense and intelligence.
And the open-source aspect, while seemingly benevolent, could be a double-edged sword. While it could foster innovation within China by making advanced tools available, it also means that the data processed through these models, the applications built upon them, and the insights derived, could all be subject to state scrutiny.
That's a crucial point, Alex. Developers and businesses, both inside and outside China, who integrate Qwen 3.5 into their systems could be inadvertently contributing to a vast data ecosystem that ultimately serves state interests. Their data, their intellectual property, their user interactions, all potentially flowing through systems with opaque controls.
So, while Chinese startups and researchers get access to cutting-edge tools, the implicit cost is a deeper integration into a state-controlled tech apparatus. This might stifle independent, critical thought in the long run, favoring applications that align with national directives over truly disruptive or challenging innovations.
And who loses? Western tech companies, primarily. This rapid advancement by Chinese firms, particularly in open models, directly challenges the dominance of US giants like OpenAI and Google. It forces them to accelerate their own development, potentially compromising safety measures in the rush to compete.
Beyond corporations, the concept of a truly global, ethical AI framework stands to lose. If the two largest economic powers are developing AI with vastly different ethical principles and governmental oversight, we risk a deeply fragmented technological future, where data privacy, censorship, and human rights are defined by diverging national interests.
And frankly, the global public loses some degree of trust and transparency. The proliferation of powerful AI models from nations with poor human rights records, especially when those models are designed to be widely integrated, raises serious questions about surveillance, propaganda, and the manipulation of information at scale.
The openness of Qwen 3.5 might be a boon for accessibility, but it could equally be a vehicle for spreading a specific technological ideology, one where corporate innovation is inextricably linked to state power, and where the promise of progress comes with significant, unstated costs to global digital freedom. Maya, this isn't just about a new AI model, it's a profound statement in the ongoing geopolitical struggle. Alibaba's Qwen 3.5 release is a direct reflection of China's broader ambition to reshape global power structures, moving beyond being a manufacturing hub to becoming a technological hegemon.
Exactly, Alex. The global AI race between China and the US isn't a mere buzz phrase, it's a contest for the fundamental architecture of the 21st century. Whoever commands the superior AI infrastructure, the most skilled talent, and the most comprehensive datasets will dictate future economic and military power.
The timing of this release, on the cusp of Lunar New Year and amidst a frenetic week of similar announcements from other Chinese tech giants, underscores a coordinated, national-level strategy. This isn't just about market share, it's about national security and technological sovereignty.
We've seen US export controls target China's access to advanced semiconductors, aiming to slow their AI progress. These rapid model rollouts are Beijing's defiant response, demonstrating their resilience and their commitment to achieving self-sufficiency in critical technologies, whatever the cost.
This drive for technological independence isn't just about civilian applications. Advanced AI models have clear dual-use potential. From optimizing logistics and surveillance systems to enhancing military command and control, the capabilities embedded in Qwen 3.5 could directly serve China's defense apparatus.
And let's not forget the digital Silk Road implications. By making these powerful open models available via Alibaba Cloud's Model Studio, China is effectively exporting its technological stack, its standards, and potentially its data governance norms to developing nations, cementing its influence far beyond its borders.
This isn't just about selling technology, it's about building dependency. Nations that adopt Chinese AI infrastructure become integrated into Beijing's technological sphere of influence, potentially making them susceptible to data demands or even political pressure down the line. It's a soft power play disguised as technological advancement.
The underlying power structure here is a fusion of state and corporate power that is unique to China. Unlike Western tech giants that often push back against government overreach, Chinese firms are mandated to comply. This means that a seemingly commercial release like Qwen 3.5 is inherently a strategic tool of the state.
So, when we talk about who benefits, we must acknowledge that the primary beneficiary is not a corporation in the traditional sense, but the Chinese Communist Party, using Alibaba as a vanguard in its long game for global technological and geopolitical dominance.
This intertwining of state ambition and corporate innovation demands a level of scrutiny that often gets lost in the excitement of new tech. The implications stretch far beyond commercial competition, touching on global norms, human rights, and the very balance of international power.
What we've uncovered tonight with Alibaba's Qwen 3.5 is not an isolated incident, but a clear, accelerating pattern. This release is a microcosm of a much larger, more perilous global phenomenon, an AI arms race fueled by nationalistic ambitions and a hunger for technological supremacy.
The frenetic week of Chinese AI model launches isn't accidental, it's a coordinated surge, a direct and strategic response to Western attempts to curb China's technological ascent. It exposes the deep integration between state directives and corporate development in the Chinese tech landscape.
This pattern reveals a stark division in the future of AI. On one side, a vision of technological sovereignty, where nation-states wield AI as a tool of centralized control and geopolitical leverage. On the other, the fragmented, often chaotic, but theoretically more open and innovation-driven Western model.
But even in the West, the promise of open AI is increasingly being challenged by corporate gatekeeping and the immense resources required to build these foundational models. The difference is perhaps not in the pursuit of power, but in the transparency and accountability mechanisms, however imperfect, that exist.
The true danger here is the rapid erosion of a shared global standard for AI ethics and governance. As each power bloc develops and deploys its own powerful models, often with national interests overriding universal ethical considerations, the potential for misuse, surveillance, and algorithmic bias becomes exponentially higher.
We are witnessing the digital balkanization of the internet on a grand scale. The release of models like Qwen 3.5, ostensibly open but deeply tied to state apparatus, entrenches different technological ecosystems, making interoperability and truly neutral global platforms increasingly scarce.
This isn't just about which country develops the fastest chip or the smartest algorithm. It's about who controls the narrative, who shapes the future of information, and ultimately, who dictates the values embedded within the very fabric of our digital existence.
The race to spread AI models is not merely about market share, it's a strategic deployment of influence. Every model that gains traction, especially an open one, carries with it the potential to disseminate a specific worldview, to subtly embed certain norms and biases into the global information landscape.
So, whether it's Alibaba, OpenAI, or any other major player, the underlying question for us, the public, remains the same: who truly owns these technologies, who governs their use, and what are the hidden costs of their rapid, unchecked proliferation?
We must demand transparency, not just in the code, but in the intentions. We must question the narratives of openness when they come from entities with demonstrated track records of opaque operations or state subservience. The future of our digital world depends on it.
This story, Maya, serves as a stark warning. The race for AI dominance is accelerating, and the lines between corporate innovation, national strategy, and global power are blurring beyond recognition.
We urge you, our viewers, to look beyond the headlines. Investigate the sources, question the stated intentions, and understand the deeper geopolitical currents driving these technological advancements. Your critical engagement is our best defense against unchecked power.
The insights we gain today will shape the world we live in tomorrow. We must remain vigilant, holding both corporations and governments accountable for the ethical implications of the AI they are unleashing.
Thank you for joining us tonight on Truth Report. The truth is out there, and we'll keep working to bring it to you.